Today is September 17, 2014, and I've been praying and praying for years, literally. But recently, I've been undergoing a lot of stuff. I mean, in relationships and being angry at God and just wanting answers. And today I got enlightenment. So I just wanted to read part of the enlightenment that I received and understanding. I mean, things that we know, but it's not until enlightenment occurs that you realize that you really didn't know, or you didn't take it to heart. And so I'm going to read this here. Love is highly misunderstood. Therefore, the term is loosely used, and the intention is most likely very shallow. Many use the term love as a manipulative device. An example of this behavior is when one person in a relationship uses this word to disarm or soften their partner's emotional state in order to gain control, favor, passion, or any other desired outcome. One should be cautious not to fall prey to the shallow announcement of love. The truth of the matter is that when a person loves another, the word love rarely has to be used, because love is not merely a word. It is an action. Literally, love is action. Love is the overwhelming desire of a person to assist the object of their desire, passion, or love in sustaining their life. Now here's another one. Here it continued on, but pay attention to this term. The lover. The lover works to produce comfort, security, happiness, peace, joy, shelter, nourishment, and intimacy. The possibilities that manifest from active love are so vast that it is practically impossible to list them all. What you can be assured of is that when you experience real love, true love, your life will be enhanced. For the actions of your lover are always geared towards being productive and positive. They would never behave in a manner that depletes your energy, nor threatens your life in any way, nor gives you cause to doubt the balance and beauty created in partnership. This was deep for me. It's kind of painful, but for some reason I don't feel the pain in coming to an understanding that the man I loved, actively loved, did not love me. And I'm going to go into, in the next paper I write, talking about self-love. Because when you talk about love, active love, you have to actively love yourself. Yes, I provide shelter for myself, food, A, B, C, D, F, and G when it comes to that. However, I didn't secure myself. He was doing things that hurt me. When he would leave, it would hurt me, bring me to tears, want to commit suicide. I was devastated. And so I understand that I have to overrule my heart somehow. How? Now that's how I have to learn. That's what I got to work on. How do you get control of your heart when you care about somebody? Because you can't make them care about you. You can't bring them enlightenment. And even if they get enlightenment, it still doesn't mean it's for you, you know. So, and then the word I want to point out when I was talking about, pay attention to this word, the lover. Just like in the paper it said that love is not merely a word, is an action. Is doing, is moving. And the lover, you know, it's about we got a lover and this person's my lover and we do this and that. But a lover is the person that takes the initiative. They are active. E-R. They're active. active lover. They are loving. They're actually doing something. So if you have somebody that's taking from you, demanding, and never using their life energy to go get something that helps sustain your life, then that person does not love you. You know how you hear people say, how can they love you? They don't love themselves, or they don't even understand the meaning of love. Where I can sit here today and say that I did not understand the meaning of love. I did not understand the meaning of being a lover. I acted on it, but not only acted on it toward others, but I didn't act it on toward myself. I have to be a lover of myself. I have to be loving myself. And I'm hoping that that's where I will find the freedom for my heart and my emotions that I have to get control over. But just be very careful about using the word love. Be very careful when somebody says the word love to you. And it goes further. I don't want people to just get stuck on relationships, but that's where my enlightenment occurred, because that's the situation I'm in. I'm also talking about friends, family members, neighbors, whoever. A person doesn't have to say the word love. They don't have to compliment you nor flatter you. Just action. If a friend is really a friend, they won't see their friend in need, because they're being a friend or friendly. And so they're going to go into action mode and they're going to do it. But when a person is just friendly, complimentary, then it's a danger there. Because that person's putting forth no effort. They're not taking a piece of their life energy with the main goal or focus of doing something that assists you in living. Oh, yeah. You have to do it to assist yourself. To take care of yourself first. If you ain't alive, there's nothing you can do for nobody else. But when you take a bit of yourself and you go out into this world to get something, or to make something happen, to make something materialize that you can use to sustain your life, and you don't keep it for yourself, and you give it to the other, that's love. But again, beware. If you are in a real relationship, your partner will also be out actively working to manifest something in this world and materialize that they can bring back to you. So you're filling in to each other. First you're taking care of yourselves, and then you're taking care of each other. That's what love is. So if you're the only one actively getting up, going out, doing whatever you have to do in this world to manifest some material things or whatever it takes to survive in this world or make it, and you're giving it over to another, and they ain't got nothing to give you back, guess what? They don't love you. Nope. Or they just don't know how to love. It's pretty much a natural instinct, though, I believe. I think the greatest danger is not in, like I was, not understanding it. And me not understanding it, I allowed that to go on, thinking that they would change. But they couldn't change because naturally they didn't feel this way. See, naturally they would have did it if they really wanted me. When you want somebody, you just go after it. It's like an impulse, an obsession. You just go after it. It just comes from inside. That's messed up. Because I spent the last 7 years waiting, hoping, wishing, and praying for something that was not going to happen. Now I have to kind of think about, is it possible? Is it possible in that unknown pool of possibilities, you know, that those things that can possibly happen in life. Is it possible that that person can wake up and see that that is an important thing to go out to bring me something and give it to me consistently? I'm not talking about one time, two times. I'm talking about I want to live a while in life. If I want to live to be 100 years old, and that person 100 years old, and they want to be around me, and I want to be around them for 100 years, we need to be feeding each other. Does that person have a desire in their heart at all for me? If they were to wake up and see that it's not a game, that it's for real, and this is how love is. It is not selfish. It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's about going out, manifesting something in this world, not keeping it for yourself, but giving it to another to sustain them. Love is not selfish. That's what that says. It goes on to say that love can be selfless. Now, I'm not talking about the selfless like I've been running around for the last 7 years doing everything. Hand it over, hand it over, hand it over. That was foolish. Love is selfless when it, in terms of you in a relationship, partnership, whatever kind of relationship, and you've both been going back and forth, helping each other or bringing to each other, enhancing each other, and something happens that that person can't fulfill the material needs for the earth, in this earth, for whatever reason, if they get sick or whatever, but yet you still do it, and you may pick up more burden in order to supplement what they can't do, and you give it knowing that you could never get it back. Neither do you want it, but you want that person to live so much that you give it all you got. That's selfless. It is selfless when you go out into this world and you manifest something and you give it to someone else. You have no relationship. I mean, the partnership that you may have with them is that you are two humans on this earth sharing experience around at the same time during the history of man. That's it. And you give them something, whatever it may be, anything that sustains their life, and you expect nothing back. You don't look for them back. I mean, just give it because you see it's a need. That's selfless love. That's